Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another MLB The Show 25 Road to the Show series video. And today, we have a 3-game series in Chicago versus the Chicago Cubs. And this is a Cubs team who's sitting with a record of 52-48. Now on the other side, you have one of the hottest teams in baseball right now, Ryan Gamer and the Kansas City Royals. We're sitting 56-44. And we are coming off a series sweep in Miami versus the Marlins. So this team is playing incredible baseball. Now, I will say in the last series, the first series after the All-Star break, Ryan Gamer was a little cold at the plate, but he did hit his first grand slam in that series. Right now, at this point in the season, a little over a month in Major League Baseball, Ryan is batting .319 with 5 home runs, 21 RBIs, a slugging of .496, and I think 14 or 15 stolen bases. So what a great first month of the majors this has been. But today, we go to Chicago to crush baseballs because historically speaking here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel, across all the MLB The Show series that I've done, Ryan Gamer crushes baseballs against Chicago in Wrigley Field. So one of my best hitting ballparks in MLB The Show history is Wrigley Field. So hopefully that remains true here in MLB The Show 25. But I do want to point out, right now, at this point in the season here, we're sitting in second place in the AL Central. Now, we're in the wild card spot, but we have a real chance to win the division. So Minnesota is 2 games up, and if we sweep Chicago today and Minnesota drops a couple games, we may be tied for first in the division, and maybe we can take the division lead in that Cleveland series, which will be the next video in this series. So yeah, exciting things coming up. But let's play some baseball, everybody. Big thank you to you all for all the support on this series. If you get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps. And subscribe for more. You take a look at this. We did move up against lefties. So I ended up spending our attribute points the last time we spent them on improving the contact against lefties, right? And as you can see, we now are 5th against lefties instead of number 9. We're actually higher against lefties than righties. We'll see in this series if maybe they moved us up to 5th as well. But yeah, this is awesome. This is what we wanted. That's why I spent those tokens on that. Let's play some high-level baseball, everybody. I am fired up today. Come on.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
And here's the rookie center fielder. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
I tell you, our division is stacked. So yeah, the commentator is pointing out we went 0 for 4 in the last game. That was true. But our division is stacked, and that series against Cleveland is going to be huge. I mean, what an exciting season this is going to be. Come on. We're down 5? What?
The Royals looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Fastball for a strike. And
this is not a good start.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boo. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
It was a poor at bat, but here's the thing. I wasn't expecting a third fastball in the zone there.
To the plate now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
You know, it's kind of a heartbreaking first at bat. I mean, the pitcher was not bringing the heat. Good fastballs to hit, 3 of them. Didn't hit any of them. I mean, didn't even swing at the high. Any of those pitches were high percentage home runs.
That's ripped. Base hit.
Okay, our team did not show up today in Chicago. There's plenty of baseball left.
Welcome back.
Now we're down
and coming off a
6.
series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Yeah, they had a really good series. They're coming off a great series. Wow. Okay, come on. Top the 5th. We're down 6.
Back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit.
I just had to give a speech about how well I hit on this ballpark, right?
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Jump throw across his body.
I wish I never would have mentioned my history at Wrigley Field.
That changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Runner on second, 2 outs here. We're down 6.
And that one is lifted in the air, turns to the right on the move.
Good job, Ryan.
And that's the inning.
We got to
No
get something
runs,
going
no
at the
base
plate.
hits, no errors, and a runner left.
We have
We're
one
through
hit.
6 full. It's the Cubs 6 and the Royals nothing.
Come on, Ryan. Look alive in there. Get a rip now.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's a home run pitch. As you can see, dropped underneath a little bit more. A little bit too much, I mean.
Kansas City still up against a 6-0 deficit.
At least the fans here in Chicago are having fun.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Oh no, Ryan's out there
He's a
blocking
guy,
the lights.
Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And that one in the air center field. As this one sized up, drops into the glove, and that will end the inning.
Don't worry, the
One
lights
pair
didn't
of hits,
affect
no
Ryan
errors,
there.
And one left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Royals nothing.
You talk about a rough first game here in Chicago. Like,
in this one.
what is happening? Okay, here's our chance. We been the Rally Royals, right? Runner on first and second, top the 9th, 2 outs. We're down 7. This game is not over. You never give up. Just get a hit. Tyson Miller on the mound. Give me that sweeper. I'm feeling it.
Ball one there. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably
I'm focused up, everybody.
Coming.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Garcia on second. Witt at first. 2 out of the inning.
One time right here. One time right here. Come on.
That one fouled off. 2-2. One strike away. That's off the mark. And it's 3-2.
You know, a walk here would not be bad.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Number 12 had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Yeah, I mean, they're not wrong. Hey, Leave it in the past. You know why it is? I gave that speech about how well I hit at Wrigley Field. You all knew it was coming. I'm going to say it now. No, I hit terrible at Wrigley Field. Yeah, I'm awful at this ballpark. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, a fly out, a ground out, and a pitiful game from this entire team. Pitching was not on, clearly. They had 8 hits and 7 runs, and then we ended up having 5 hits, most of it in the 8th and 9th inning, but not enough. Okay, let's just leave that game in the past and go right into game 2. We don't talk about game 1 against Chicago. Wow, that was rough. I tell you, I was in custom practice before this game, crushing baseballs. I thought perfect practice makes perfect. That's what Jerry always says.
It's the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago
That's what Jerry
Cubs.
always says, says to Ryan in all the trainings here on the channel.
So 2 down.
Perfect practice makes perfect. Maybe it wasn't perfect practice. Look at this, 4-0. What a start.
Center field settles under this one and makes the grab. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Second inning coming up.
I still
here
get
at Wrigley.
nervous every single time a ball is hit our direction, even when it's
Now
easy.
it's the switch hitting outfielder. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
I'm going to go hit a double or better, right? Plus 3 tokens? All right.
The Royals could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason.
That was a
hunt.
nasty splitter. I mean, that was amazing.
1 down, base is empty. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Shota with some less than
I thought it was a
fantastic work
fastball.
on the hill lately.
The old splitter.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Did I say something in the intro about historically how I play well at Wrigley Field? I didn't, did I? No, definitely not. No.
Out to center.
You know, I
Squeezes it.
almost ran over
down.
that. But I have
That's
not
just a
seen the
really
ticker
nice
at the
catch
bottom of
on
the screen
run right
in this
there.
series
He
yet.
saved
I love
extra
it.
Bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's
It's
ready
great to see
deal the
what's
next
going
pitch.
on around the league that
One out,
day and like
bases empty.
storylines and stuff. Maybe that's why we're not hitting well. It's because I'm looking at the ticker. I'm not. I'm looking at it in my peripheral vision when I'm not hitting, of course. 5-1 lead, though. That's what matters. Come on, Reds. Reds.
That one misses. And that's ball 1.
I'm just thinking about my Reds right now. I can't help it. Go Reds. Ryan, you don't even know what team you're on. Yeah, that's
A lot of
fair.
people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Hit hard on the
I tell
ground
you,
is short.
I am not seeing the ball well here at this ballpark. Makes no sense.
Now batting, third baseman Miguel Garcia.
Kyle
But what do they
Tucker,
say?
the
When
next
you're in a
Cub to
slump,
hit.
keep
Not only
swinging,
can he hit the
right?
cover off the ball, he's got a great
I think they
eye
say
as
that.
well.
Runner at first with no outs here. Lugo with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. That's towards center. settles underneath it.
I thought the commentator was going to jinx it right there when he talked about how good our pitcher has been playing, and he has been playing great. Look, I love seeing the AL Central standings. Actually, we're 2.5 games back, but we haven't finished our game. So we win this game 1.5, right? In theory.
And first offering is fouled off.
Just a little bit off. Wake up, Ryan. Come on.
And that one fouled off.
Good pitch to hit. Both of those were good pitches to hit.
And we're in the top half of the 6th.
No.
Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third, and Woody Keller right on it. Says
Thank you, umpire.
Gets a piece.
Yeah, I love that it shows the ticker at the bottom. I don't know if it does this for only certain games, but it's really cool to see all the league leaders, right? For you all, you ought to see it's really cool because you get an update on the league while we're playing.
2 outs.
Yes.
On the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
We did it. Manager, I'm going. Oh, there's 2 outs.
So
Manager's like, yeah, you're going, right.
The third baseman, Michael Garcia. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
I wanted to go so bad. I thought about it. We would have been out in a second,
So
but I
2
did
outs
think about it.
with runners on the corners.
I tell you, Jonathan India,
at the plate.
he's doing awesome. He's batting over 300 here for this Royals team. He's 2 for 3 on the day.
In the air, right field. Tucker should
Good
have
try. Good cut.
it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Royals 5 and the Cubs 1.
Hey, we got a hit, What about Pete Crow Armstrong in real life there for the Cubs? He has been dominating.
So not a good time to try to turn him around.
And they still have not offered a contract to him. I don't think they've extended his contract yet. Wow, he's insane, and he's had an incredible year so far. I mean, each time he hits another home run and keeps dominating in real life, well, his contract just keeps getting more expensive, so I don't know what the Cubs are doing. Well, the Cubs are a lot like my Reds, and they don't like to spend money on anybody. So,
and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
5-3, runner on first, no outs here in the top of the 8th. Need some insurance runs. Come on. That's a great swing. Welcome to baseball.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
That's one of the things I love about MLB The Show, though, is its challenge, right? Its challenge is just so tough, and this year's game is even tougher than last year's. And I think a big part of that is the progression in Road to the Show, right? But this is awesome. I love that challenge. When you get a hit, it's so rewarding. Now, contact, we were right on it there. It was the timing that was a little bit early. If we wait on that, that's probably a double.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate.
No.
He'll score
Tried.
easily. And it's an RBI single. Back within 1. It's 5-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
RBI machine. That's what I want our nickname to be, right? Later on in our career.
So 2 down. Dyrone Blanco
What happened?
steps in for the Royals.
Come
2
on,
down,
team.
nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. In the air, right field.
Go. 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 Yes.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now around second.
It is not over.
Third. Safe at third with a triple. His third hit of the day.
Josh Bell up to the plate.
Hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Josh has a home
Here's
run
Josh
already
Bell.
today. Come on, Josh, get a rip now.
Breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Walker is just one strike away. Hit to second, and this should do it.
Good try.
First ball game, and the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series. Number 12 had a rough go of it in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, that's baseball sometimes. Our team is not playing great this series. Ryan Gamer's not playing great. It has been a rough series, and we had the lead there the whole game. Lost it in the 8th, and then they just ran away with it. We have to wake up. We're about to get swept by the Cubs. They were getting revenge at Ryan Gamer for what he did to them in MLB The Show 24 when he played on the Reds, right? And in MLB The Show 23, and MLB The Show 22, and then MLB The Show 21 where he was drafted to the Reds, to the Cubs. That's right. I forgot. Ryan played for the Cubs for a little bit, and then we got traded, I believe. I don't think we were on the Cubs for the entire MLB The Show 21, but yeah, maybe that's why they hate Ryan. I think there's multiple reasons why they are not a fan of Ryan the Punisher. But yeah, you know, let's reset. We're going to go back to the clubhouse. I'm going to take a couple screenshots here, and we have to come out swinging in Game 3. But you know, in baseball, you have to have a short memory, right? You leave it in the past. Yes, we're in a bit of a slump. We hit that grand slam in Game 2 of the last episode, right? Game 1, I think we were 0 for 4. Game 3, we were 0 for 4 as well, I believe. So, yeah, we're struggling a bit, but hey, you're going to struggle in Major League Baseball. And we're a rookie, a 70-some overall, right? 72 overall. We're going to have growing pains. And what we have to do right now is rally together as a team. What matters is the win, right? We've lost 2 in a row to the Cubs. We should have won Game 2 100%. We got crushed Game 1, right? This team needs to wake up. We have a real shot at the playoffs. We have a real shot at the division. We're 3 games back now. Wake up. Not only does Ryan Gamer need to wake up, our entire team needs to wake up. We had it there defensively, and then our bullpen just couldn't close it. So, interesting enough, we are batting 5th against lefties, probably no more, right? Yeah, that was probably the last time, and 6th against righties. So, it's fine. I'm okay with it. As long as we don't move back to number 9 against lefties, I'm 100% okay with it. But yeah, Pete Crow Armstrong in real life is having a year. I mean, oh my. The kid is playing insane.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs.
I tell you, Cubs fans have to be fired up. I mean, you know.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Well, hey, we were on a 5-game win streak, and they pointed it out, and then we lost 2.
The important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good
Look at my Reds.
situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
We'll help you out, Reds.
One
We'll
down.
have Chicago
John
lose
Birdie
here.
at the plate.
Okay,
One out, base is
2-0.
empty. The Royals would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
Yeah, that's 100% true. It feels like the
This one in
postseason
near
already,
center
really.
field.
Like every game at this point in the season is going to be a must-win. And when we
Puts it
play
away for
Minnesota,
the out.
wow,
And
we
it's
have to
2
win.
down.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Brown back to work.
Yes.
That one back up the middle, and it
Sitting
gets
circle
through.
change and got it.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I just had a feeling it was going to be a circle change. I don't know why.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. The 0-2. Runner takes off.
Go, Ryan.
That's a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Oh, that's two-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play.
Hey, what a hit by Michael, but you know, the steal is the reason we're sitting on third, right? That was a good decision.
In order to hit a line drive like that.
Jace Young steps in.
What
for
about
the
a
Royals.
bunt? What about a squeeze play here?
He goes down looking.
Or that.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Come on, Kyle. Get a rip now. No. He's going to block that. Yep, easily.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
I'm getting better. You all remember a time where I ran every single time I saw that? Some of you are like, don't remind me, Ryan.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bush.
It's all right.
Makes the grab for the second.
You'll get it next time, Kyle. Always got to build up your teammates, right? What can we say? What are we, 2 for 12?
Back to the top
in
of the
this
lineup.
series? Something like that?
Blanco steps
2 for
in
10?
for the Royals. Two on, 2 outs. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Royals strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
You know, he had a good rip on that. Good cut,
the
but
order turns over. So here's Horner now.
look, Ryan has his
Crisp
sunglasses
baseball
on today. You better
so
watch
many
out.
Strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Out to center. And that'll do it.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I am not seeing the ball well at Wrigley Field. You know, I played on this field like 1,000 times in MLB The Show history, but for whatever reason, in today's episode, I don't know. I'm just not tracking the spin good. I'm just not seeing the ball, which is not good. Top the 4th. Royals are up 2-0, 1 out.
Fastball is outside.
Ben Brown on the mound. Up to 53 pitches already.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Why am I dropping the PCI?
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Get a rip now, 1-2. Good pitch. That's a great pitch. I mean, you like fastballs, Ben?
And that's in the dirt.
I knew that was coming.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap. Yeah,
I mean, hey, tip the cap to the pitcher. I said, you like fastballs, Ben? He said, yeah, I like 12-6 curves too. Yeah, as you all saw there, I just completely misjudged that. Look, Reds win and move within 4 games of the Cardinals in the NL Central. Go Reds. Royals have a 3-0 lead here, bottom of the 5th.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now, I will say, we have not had an error yet in today's episode. Yeah, we've had simple plays. That's okay. 2 for 10. I was right earlier. Well, I guess we were 2 for 9 at that point. It's honestly not bad. It's just we have to score runs. We have to have more production. Top the 6. Runner on first, 1 out. 3-0 lead.
Foul ball there.
I don't know.
Over at first.
Let's just call time, Ryan. Reset. Go talk to Jerry.
And he gets it.
Okay. Ryan went over to Jerry. Got some coffee in the dugout. And he's ready to go.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one not close.
That's a smart pitch.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just...
I mean,
beat
look,
guy
that's a
with only your
perfect pitch.
fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
The commentator's not wrong, and you know,
Pete Crow Armstrong.
we've seen a lot of pitchers recently do that to Ryan, understanding that really we've been behind the fastballs here at the major league level.
Hammer, base
Don't get me
hit.
wrong, we've hit 5 of them for home
Around
runs.
first
He's
and
out.
for second. The relay throw.
Bobby,
Not in time. That's
wake
a
up.
leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Okay, I can tell you one thing. Our fielding coach, Jerry, is going to have a long talk with Bobby Witt Jr. about that relay.
So the lineup flips over.
I mean... Okay. You're kidding me, Bobby. Bobby! What are we doing? I mean, we're not playing catch out here. We're playing a baseball game. This isn't practice. That is the worst relay I have ever seen in my history of MLB The Show. That is the most casual relay. What am I looking at, YouTube? That's not how you do a relay. Not even in the ready position. We should have just thrown it to second. That's on me, right? I shouldn't have hit the relay, but...
And now it's going to be Nico Horner.
Still, that should have been an easy relay. It was
And
easy.
second.
Like, I know you would say the same thing. Like, Ryan, it would have been easy either way. And yeah,
Throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
nothing we can do.
Comes through with the RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Digging in is the switch hitting
Okay,
outfielder.
we're able to
1
limit
for
some of the
3.
damage there. 3-1 top the 8th. 1 runner on, 2 outs. Ryan Presley on the mound. Okay, was it just weird that the game like glitched there? Did y'all see it
Presley,
skip?
36 years old,
What just happened?
and they
Was that
traded
it all
for
in
him
my mind?
earlier this year. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
It didn't skip there.
Guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And there's a ball.
Ryan, just step in front of that one. Put that elbow into that ball.
Outside.
Come on, get a rip now, 1-2. Say 1 time out loud, everybody. I need it right now. 1 time. No.
The 2-2 gets a check swing.
Definitely
Now
no
infield
intent to
third.
swing.
No
Thank you,
swing. He
umpire.
held up. Clyde Washington with the call there.
It was close.
High fly ball down the left field line. Happ sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Royals leave 1, and the score stays 3-1.
You know you're off when you predict the pitch like that. That's the pitch I was sitting on there. That's what I wanted, and I saw it, and just still was not able to get on it.
And Happ
And
up to hit.
it's just for whatever reason today, I am not seeing the ball well. I can't. I'm struggling to pick up on the spin. I'm struggling to track it.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Hit in the air, center field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Main thing right now is we're up
All
3-1,
season
right?
long, he's
Bottom of the
racked
9th,
up a number
1 out.
of saves, and sometimes
So 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker.
This could be the final out, everybody. 3-1 game, bottom of the 9th, tying run at the plate.
And
What a
that'll do
catch!
it. The Royals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Number 12 had a rough go of it in this game.
Certainly a frustrating game at
Can
the
we
plate,
just talk about the
Boog. I
win,
think he'd be the
commentators?
first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we just not mention Ryan's struggles, right? Welcome to Major League Baseball, everybody. I told you all when we were on that hot stretch the first month, I said we are not going to keep up this pace. No way. That's baseball. And wow. You talk about the test of being in the majors. Insane. We were 2 for 12. That is a rough series. That is a rough series, but you know what? Rough series for the team as well. We got the win here in Game 3, though. We needed that. We almost got swept by the Cubs, and that's a Cubs team who's playing great this year. So, like, they're battling for the playoffs, and who knows? They might be able to climb up the division. They're pretty far back, but, I mean, it is possible. You know, the Cardinals could go on a big losing streak, right? That's rough. I mean, that's a series as a hitter where you just have to leave it, take the day off, practice a little bit. Ryan's going to spend some time with his hitting coach. And yeah, it's just so interesting. You know, you can go to custom practice, you could be on a roll in this game, but for whatever reason, sometimes you just go through a slump. You know, like I've been crushing baseballs in this game, and just today's video, I was not tracking the ball well. I was not seeing the ball, and we paid the price, right? And our team paid the price in the first 2 games. I want to say that's just because of Ryan, right? Our whole team was struggling there, but yeah, baseball's tough. We all know that, and the pitchers you face at this level, like, it is night and day compared to what we faced in AA and AAA. And, you know, we came out hot and we've cooled down. It's not that we're playing bad. Don't get me wrong. We're still playing good baseball. But, like, yeah, we definitely are going through a slump. I mean, after the All-Star break, I think we've had 4 hits, right? Yeah, I think 4 hits. One was a grand slam, right? That helps. That helps pad the stat sheet a little bit. So, next up, we have a very important series. You can see we're 3 games back, and the Cleveland Guardians are right there. So that is a big series, and Detroit's right there too. This division battle is insane. I mean, the NL Central is insane right now. Look at the AL East. Always a battle there for the AL East. But there's some battles here for divisions. And yeah, we're going to win the pennant, everybody. You better believe we're going to win the pennant, win the division, win the pennant, and win the World Series, right? Let's maybe not get too carried away, but we're going to sail them through the off day. We got practice. We need it. Yes, we want hand-eye coordination drill right here. Wow, do we need it. That was just, it's so frustrating when you go through a slump in MLB The Show. You know, those of you that play this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But, like, it's like you can't see the ball. I don't know. It's like you just can't track it sometimes. I don't know. It's, you know, some ballparks I usually hit well in, and that was one of them. It's probably the big speech I gave at the beginning, right? Yeah, I usually hit really well historically at Wrigley Field, and you all that are new to the channel, you're like, I'm sure you have, right? Right, I'm sure you did. Sure you crushed it at Wrigley Field, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Come on, Jerry, make it a little bit more challenging today. Oh. Settle down, Jerry. Be careful what you say to your personal trainer, right? Look at this. Let's get gold. Come on. Come on. Look. That might be the biggest comeback for gold that we've seen here on the channel. That was insane. We hit like 3 perfects in a row. Yes, they were all thrown in the same spot. I know. Jerry took it easy on Ryan on that one. We'll give him that. So how many tokens do we have to spin? We have, let's see, 22. We won't spin them yet. We have a package to open. Let's open that. Come on, give us a diamond equipment. Give us something good. Well, gold. We already have a diamond bat, so we don't need any of that. But okay, we got a new bat flip, right? Haven't seen too many bat flips. Actually, have any of the home runs been bat flips? I think 1, right? I don't know. The grand slam wasn't, even though it should have been a no-doubter. We crushed that ball. 38 hits in the majors, everybody. That's amazing. 5 home runs. 21 RBIs. Still really good baseball. Although we're in a little bit of a slump, we have to realize we're going to have that. Let's take a look. Any new perks? I do not think we unlocked any perks. We still have a lot of perks to unlock. We only have one more fielding perk to unlock. Look at this. Gold Glove Ryan, everybody. Slick fielding. Gain a boost to fielding to help close the inning. Wait, make highlight reel catches and flawless plays to unlock. Oh, okay. So now we know how to unlock them. Blaze around the bases and take control. Steal bases, stretch hits, and score big to unlock game-changing base running perks. You know, I'm just shocked we've unlocked 4, but that's because the great ability to steal, right? Definitely no balls thrown in the dirt, right? Definitely no asterisks attached to our stolen bases. Everything's great. So next up, we have a very important series here against Cleveland. I mean, with the division race, honestly, every division here on out with our division race is going to be important. I mean, it is going to be insane. And that series here in a couple weeks against Minnesota is going to be massive. That's in Minnesota, too. I wish that was a home series. And I think we play them one other time. Yeah, right there, September 5th in our final month. And honestly, that could be for the division. That series right there against Minnesota. And then the 4-game series against Cleveland in Cleveland after that may decide the division. That is going to be nuts. Now, granted, we still have to play well against Seattle and Philadelphia, Toronto, the Angels, and the Athletics, right? We still have to finish the season strong. We can't just coast past these. But if we do win against Minnesota and win against Cleveland, especially that 4-game series, we might be able to lock in the division. I mean, there's tons of baseball left. We have 19 series left in the season, I believe, before playoff baseball. So what a year this has been so far. What an exciting MLB The Show series here on the channel. Thank you all for being a part of it. If you got some enjoyment on today's video, drop a like. It really helps the channel and it helps these videos continue to grow. Subscribe for more and I will see you in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.